Alright. Bunch of food here. I know my dog would eat this shit up. Toy. Toys. Super. Natural? No, not that Supernatural. I'm talking about the game, Supernatural. Still not following me? I am talking about this, Supernatural, the game. Yeah, on Steam, that literally just dropped yesterday. The review may be brutal, but it's gonna be honest. It's most likely gonna be more negative than positive, because I've already played this game for the first 20 minutes, and so far I was not impressed. Wait! And don't get me wrong, there are a few good elements to the game. However, I'm not the only one that seems to have not only mixed reviews about this game, but definitely more so negative than positive. If you're a PC user and you go on the Steam page, look up Supernatural, the game will be there. The game dropped yesterday, July 15, 2024, and the reviews are mixed. Now, when it comes to a game like this, you never know, because it can be so-and-so, it can be really iffy when it comes to graphics or performance, or just straight up story and plot, gameplay, mechanics, etc, etc. Mind you that this game was made by one person, which is really impressive. I've seen games where they're developed by one person or two people, or just a small team, and a game like this, it's impressive for one person to make it, not gonna lie. So that's a positive. Regardless of the fact that if the game was only made by one person, things start to go downhill, and it takes a toll for the absolute worst. I'm gonna start by going over all the negatives and then going to the positives. Number one, this may sound ridiculous what I'm about to say, however, it's true. The title of the game itself.
Supernatural.
It sounds cool, right? But it really doesn't sound cool on paper.
Oh, what do you mean by that? It doesn't sound cool on paper.
What I mean by that is the game's title is so unauthentic and ununique that either it can be extremely misinterpreted or extremely misleading. Still not following me? Let me show you. So let's say if somebody opened up the Google tab and they wanted to look up Supernatural. Let's go look up Supernatural. I'm gonna hit enter, and this is what we are hit with. We are hit with nothing but the TV series Supernatural that started in 2005. Getting all this information on the show, all the sources, where to watch the show, all the cast, all the information, the details, etc., on the show itself. And then we only have, out of all of this, we only have one source of information pertaining to the actual game of Supernatural itself, and that is by no other than IGN themselves. Still not following with me? Let's do even more. If someone were to go on YouTube and look up Supernatural, it's mixed. You're not going to be getting all results and resources on the game itself. Why? Because of the Supernatural TV show. Yet again, there's another Oriental music video that's called Supernatural as well. I have no idea what language this is, but this also shows up when I look up the word Supernatural on YouTube. So yes, there is like barely any videos on YouTube, 1, 2, 3 as of so far, and then we're getting hit with the Supernatural music video or dance video, then we're gonna get hit with all these shorts of the Supernatural TV show, and videos of the TV show. So do you see where I'm coming off with this? Just the title itself alone, like I said, is extremely misleading because there's already a source out there called Supernatural, which is the TV show. When people hear or think of Supernatural, the first thing that's going to click in their head is, oh, that's a TV show with Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki.
You're goddamn right.
Or when you look up the word supernatural, you're going to get hit with the definition of the word supernatural itself, right? However, there is a more simplistic solution to this, and it's really stupid. Watch. So I'm back on YouTube again, and all I added was the word game after supernatural. I touched up supernatural game, and look, now there's way more results of the game on YouTube. It's just that simple, but people really wouldn't think of that unless, you know, they were actually smart enough to do so. Next, this had to be my most biggest and personal issue of the entire game. The menu HUD / menu screen. When you go and boot up the game Supernatural, this is what you're going to be hit with. And personally, I cannot stand this menu screen for the absolute life of me. This looks like a complete dumpster fire of a huge mess. The options, the settings, the layout, it is all over the place. Looks like a complete mess. It is not clean, and it is definitely not simple and not pleasing to look at. I've seen and played other games that are even cheaper or maybe even free compared to Supernatural, and the menu screen looks a lot more clean, more simple, and more pleasing to the viewer, such as Devour. The menu screen here looks a lot more pleasing, a lot more simple, a lot more clean, even have music in the background. This is much more pleasing to look at, and the game is even cheaper than Supernatural. Next, the graphics and performance. First off, straight out the bat, this game is not well optimized. It's not.
Why?
It's ironic for a game like this to not be well optimized, and it's less than $10, but the graphics are really demanding on this game. I'll show you. Okay, so we are now back in the game, and I'm going to resume the game. I have my River Tuner statistics showing up, and so far we are about in the 50 FPS range. It dips to the mid or low 40s at points, and so far I'm definitely not impressed with the optimization of this game, because the game looks great, but the performance is just not there. Mind you, I am playing on ultra settings. This varies from any PC user. It varies also from their specs, their GPU, CPU, and whatnot. As of right here, I'm running the 4060 Ti with the Ryzen 7 5700X. I have 64 gigs of DDR4, and this is what I'm getting. Getting barely 50 FPS at times, and it's just not appealing. It is not great to look at and to play. The feel of it is just not there. Speaking from experience, because I've played other games on ultra settings on 1440p quality, and I have never dipped below 60 FPS like this in my entire lifespan playing on 1440p ultra settings, or even high settings on other games that I play and stream. Mind you, I could easily turn down the settings to medium or low or lowest or anything like that and get even more FPS, but the main problem is, who wants to really do that as a PC player, especially as a PC player? Nobody really wants to turn down the graphical settings to get better performance. But check this out. So we go to optimize, and we have an upscaling method here. It's called Fidelity FX Super Resolution 3.1, aka also known as AMD FSR 3.1. Now I'm going to enable it and I'm going to go to quality. I'm restarting the game on purpose. I'm going to go on ultra settings and I'm going to start the game right now. And this is what happens. Look at that terrible ghosting. Look at the ghosting on that guy's sweater, on his hair, on his face. When it comes to upscaling methods, it's supposed to lower the resolution to increase the image quality and give the game more performance, like DLSS, FSR, Intel XeSS, all that other jazz when it comes to upscaling methods. Now, the performance is basically the same as playing on ultra natively, and it's just not appealing to play. It is not appealing to play. This is not appealing to play. Cannot stress it enough. The game feels clunky, feels the same, barely hitting 50 FPS even on FSR quality. And let's see if we can just lower the settings. Let's just put that to low, and now look, the game feels better, but the graphics look even more terrible. I've played other demanding games like this that are even way higher in price, like Resident Evil 4, Hogwarts Legacy, Red Dead Redemption 2, Cyberpunk 2077, all these other games that include FSR, not even FSR 3.1, it's FSR 2, and it offers better performance than the FSR 3 in this game, which is really bad. And the most ironic thing too when it comes to this game is that the game is less than $10, but it's so graphically demanding that it just doesn't match the price to performance in this game. So overall,
I'd rather stick a beaver in my anus
than play this game. You already know who it is. I'm Insidious RE, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.